in. Oh. We're in the Coffee Talk Raid train. We're waiting for Wonder Woman to raid into us. In place of Pop Dots. Not a fan of Pop Dots as a long time scrapbooker and a business owner. Pop Dots have long since died out in my world, and it becomes hi everybody, welcome in. When that happens. So for instance, this butterfly here is also raised. Welcome in, welcome in. You may be able to see a little bit of shadow here and here from the light. That's because it's raised up. Thank you, I appreciate it. It is my idea, but you run with it and you do it. You do it, hon. Just go for it. It's just everyone. Something I came up with. Hi, Erica. In March, hi, Lauren, Becky, Linda, Allie, Marcy, I was doing Dolores, G. Smith, welcome in. Tags and all that jazz Monday. Snapchat, welcome just in. Bubblicious, welcome in. Haven't seen you in a while, Bubblicious. Hello, Martha. Gladys Shack, welcome in. Carmen's Craft Corner, welcome in. And I actually Medina. It, so he I had to gaggle. Had to giggle all day long. Carmen's Craft Corner. Every time you purchase something, they're like, "Thank you, Carmen." And you can see it just depends on how many pieces that you do this. Yeah, it's a great way to do it. Yes, it's a 45-minute slot today. We are on the Coffee Talk Raid train. Actually, I think I might be the caboose now. Everybody send good wishes. JW808, according to Wonder Woman, is in the hospital. And I haven't had a chance to check in on her. So she was supposed to be before me and raid into me, and then I was going to raid into Wonder Woman, but now it looks like Wonder Woman took her spot, and she's going to raid into me, and I think I'm the caboose now. So, good wishes and good thoughts out to Jen, and I will check in on her. I'm filling in for somebody who couldn't make it, and Gathered Crafter will be our caboose. Okay, I am the caboose. She just said I'm the caboose. I will show another clip. I've used it. So yeah. This is the piece. So I know, and I mentioned it. Just she mentioned it earlier in her show, and I know my friends here know JW808. We're all friends with her, so send her good thoughts, and I will check in and update you later on today to see what is going on. And I was teaching this. Maybe I'll circle around and start making more of these. So welcome in. Hey, Cynthia. We are live. I actually have my. All right, so I don't know. She was supposed to be before me, and she had some emergency. Wonder Woman said so. But you know what? So she said she's at the hospital. So I don't know what's going on. So I gotta do what I gotta do for her. I don't want so she calls, she texts me, and I don't. See, she's talking about it right now. You know, sometimes things come up. So maybe it's not. I don't know. She texted her from there, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's sad, but I did I get sleep, Cynthia? No, but look at the big old gigantic coffee I have. It's so huge, large. It's like 8 inches tall. So I have my coffee. And I say thank you so very much. I'm taking last request on anything. These are my bingo cards. Happy to run them. Hey everybody, welcome in. We're going to do a little bit of a demo, and I've got a lot of different coffee things. I just made these on Saturday. So we're just, especially now that we're the caboose, I guess we're just gonna kind of play, and I'll have some different items. Bins are loaded. Yeah, I know. I hope she's okay. Yeah, I had my freak out earlier when I went into Wonder Woman's show. So yeah, I don't know what is going on, but we're going to. I appreciate all of you, whether you're here, spending money. I guess we're the caboose. Yes, I have my coffee, so I should be okay. Oh, look, I just joined the show. Glad I showed up. Glad I showed up. So we'll see. I'm guessing since she actually texted Wonder Woman that she should be okay.
I'm doing more than just craft and tips. We talk about life, and we talk about mental wellness, mental
so I'm
health,
kind of hoping
challenges of living life.
We'll see.
And I do it in honor of my son.
But
So
we're going.
So that is where I'm at.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna do some fun stuff. I've got
so we're
coffee
gonna go
stuff.
Ahead and get this raid off to Gathered Crafter. She will be the caboose for tonight. As I said, I had to step in for somebody who
so I am
has been hospitalized, and we just send one of our sisters.
Oh, did she say her husband was hospitalized?
And a whatnot sister in general. Some good vibes, love, and light and prayer.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Yeah. I'm reading.
Oh gosh. Okay. Not good either way. But
Yep. Life is hard. It's how much we want to work to get through it is what makes the difference.
We'll see. Hey Debbie. Hi, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. We are going we're about to get rated from Wonder Woman. We're going to do
shows. Oh, by the way, really fast.
Some coffee stuff. We're gonna actually do a demo.
A small business Saturday raid train. And it's the day after Black Friday. So the 27th of December.
So we're going to start here in just a minute. We're going to do a one-page wonder.
Anybody interested?
And they have some other things too. So
and just tell me what it is. I'm interested in the small biz or the small biz Saturday or something like that. All right, peace and love, everybody.
So we're going to start with
it's November. Paper. Sorry, yeah, you're right, November. Thank you. Awesome. Yes. Yeah, we're going to have fun with it. Thank you, Suzanne, for keeping me up on my toes.
I do have giveaways. So I've got a giveaway. We're going to start here soon.
Enjoy the last show.
Hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Wonder Woman. Raid. Coffee Talk Raid Train. Looks like you survived. Hi, Petra. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, Wonder Woman 64. I know we had a last minute little adjustment, and I'm going to also, because I know JW808 is very close to my heart and a lot of my community as well. So good thoughts to her. He did. You've been busy, Jesse. Okay, so I am the caboose. Well, thank you. So we get to go kind of a little slower pace then, and see what we do. We've got some fun stuff in store, lots of coffee stuff. I was showing a little bit earlier. I have my big giant coffee with me because I have not slept yet since Monday. So and I'm actually okay, but I have been living on coffee today. Peeking in at the show. The show looked fabulous today. Lots of different things. I just realized I did not put in my coffee cups. I was like, I was going to put in my coffee cups for my Cluxibles, and I didn't do it. But again, hey, Critter Chops, thank you so much, Wonder Woman. Thank you so much for everything you do. Yes, you will keep me awake. And everything, all your wonderful trains and everything you do to support us. And I love how she has the kind of self-care aspect of it and mental health. So definitely make sure that, yes, brain is tired. I'll bet. It's been a busy day. I know my brain is tired, except I'm on coffee right now. So, so it's not too bad. We're going to go ahead. We're going to run a givey. We're going to do a little set of coffee cards, and I didn't get the chance to pull them out yet. It's been a busy day. Coffee ephemera, or coffee colored ephemera. So for me, Coffee Talk is kind of like what we do here. I oftentimes grab a cup of coffee here, and I have and it's hanging out with my friends here on Whatnot and doing some crafts and feeling a little wired. And so we're gonna do don't need my hair in there. Let me get this gibby going here. There's some cute little coffee inspired paper, and it's funny because coffee is one of those things that I really didn't have to curate because I have stuff because some of you know I'm converting my kitchen into strawberry, but it's converting from coffee themed to strawberry. So coffee is another fun one that I do enjoy, and so we're going to do some of these little flake stickers, and these are paper fussy cuts, but here's some flake stickers. We're going to do this little coffee grinder and a little coffee cup. So that's going to be the followers givey right now. So get in for that, and we'll bundle that up for you. I'm actually going to bundle it up for you in this cute little no, no worries. Oh, all for my two little angels is the Caboose show. You got it. Okay, we will raid into all for my two little angels and have her come in at, so we're looking at 5:30. No worries. 5:30, 6:30 my time. So 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. You're gonna get in this cute little burlap bag because it kind of reminds me of like a coffee bean burlap bag. So you're gonna get the givey in that. And today we're gonna do a little bit of a demo. I do have some stuff, and I can run stickers. I just realized I have all these stickers that I can run. But we're gonna do some fun crafting because I like to do the crafty stuff. And coffee, like I would say, coffee talk to me is getting a cup of coffee and coming and hanging out. Yeah. Okay, I will send it to all for my two little angels at the bottom of the hour. Yep. So I am the Gathered Crafter. I usually show up on Mondays and Wednesday nights, late night, if you're not familiar with me. And we do live demos. So that's kind of my thing, is live demos. And then I also resell craft supplies and try to curate different fun things. And I love to make kits. So I do have a tiny little kit today that you might be interested in. It's for this one-page wonder. And it's going to be, let me go ahead and get that going. But I guess before I do, make sure that if you're interested in notifying when I do go on, even on pop-ups, because they're possibly late night tonight, could be a pop-up. Do the notification of the show start. This way, do it as a bookmark, not a pre-bid. Because I'm also getting ready for my battle of the junk journals, and I want to start showing the process with the junk journal. So that is going to be coming, and it's going to be as pop-ups. So if you want to know when those show up, make sure that you notify. Do the notification of the start. Hey, welcome everybody. So get in the givey for this cute little. It's a little coffee bean bag of coffee ephemera. I'm going to go and bundle it in right now. So get in the givey for that. And we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to start with this one. Yeah, I did. So we're going to start with this one-page wonder. And it is offered as a little template kit. So you're going to get my little coffee bean paper. This is images that I have licensed, and I just created this little paper with the coffee beans on it. We're gonna zhuzh it up more with some rubber stamping and maybe some other things as well as we go along. But that's gonna be our base. So you're gonna get this strawberries and coffee. Yes, I wanted to pour my coffee into my big gigantic strawberry shortcake mug because it's huge. But it was in the sink. So I didn't have a chance to grab it and clean it out. So this one-page wonder is this page where you're going to magically convert into a greeting card, 2 tags, and a little matchbook holder that's going to hold a tea bag. Because when I think coffee, I also think tea, because not everybody likes coffee. And if you don't like coffee, then you probably like tea. I also think coffee and tea, they just kind of go together hand in hand. So we might do a little bit of tea things as well. And so that's what this is. So this one page wonder is going to give you a cute little way to make gifts for people. It's gifting time, gratitude time. When you just want to send something to someone small, this is going to give you the little greeting card, a little gift. This was my prototype, so a little gift, and it's going to give you 2 little tags to add in there as well. So we're going to go ahead and create that. It's an 8.5 by 11 page cardstock. Certainly don't have to use. Oh, and we're also on Facebook. We should be on Facebook Live and YouTube. So welcome, Facebook and YouTube. Who is the winner? NSL, you're going to get the little bundle of coffee items. So congratulations, the little ephemera pack. And I need to grab. I can't grab my papers. Oh, that's not paper. That is one thing I did not do, is grab papers. So I'm going to use one of these. We'll use one of these cute things as a claim check today. So congratulations. You're welcome. All right. That is coming to you. So to do this, again, we are on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So hello, Facebook and YouTube. If you're here and you want to come and join in any of the conversation, I won't check comments until later on today. So if you want to join in any of the conversation, do any of the shopping with us, come and hang out on Whatnot. If you open that QR code, you can get a coupon for $15 to use in my shop today. So come and hang out with us if you're hanging out on those other platforms. And if you're on Whatnot, of course, you can always go back and check the replay of this on one of those platforms. So I'm going to go ahead and move the notification off. Unpin. Okay. And I'm going to pin this template. So here's the one page wonder. So with this one page wonder, you're actually going to get a template of the dimensions of how you should cut out the pieces, and then you're actually going to get this piece of cardstock. It's 110-pound cardstock that I print on. So what you're going to do is, this is how it's set up. So I'm going to just lay my pieces out, and we're going to magically just start as if we cut all the thing out together. And of course, these aren't laid out exactly the right way, but there's your 8.5, 11 by page. You're going to cut right in the middle the long way. So you're going to cut a 5.5-inch piece off. That's your card. Then you're going to cut from that last 5.5-inch piece, you're going to cut a 3-inch piece across the short way across the page. This is going to be our little matchbook piece. And then the last piece you have left, you're going to cut that in half. You're going to turn it and cut it on the 4 1/4, and you're going to get 2 tags. So that is your one page wonder. And it's going to give you a card. It's going to give you the little gift, and it's going to give you a couple of little tags to add into the card. So we're going to go ahead and decorate those. And that is, again, at the bottom of the screen right now. You're going to use the scoreboard. And I'm going to go ahead. Let's see if I can get this in here. This is always a fun challenge because the scoreboard is just as big as the box I'm filming in. Let me get my stylus. So, okay, so we're going to put this along the side so we have the 8.5-inch side on the scoreboard. Love the scoreboard. It's one of my favorite tools as a paper crafter. Couldn't do without it. Really love it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to score right down the middle. So the middle of 8.5 is 4 1/4. We're going to score that. And there's our card base. So we're going to do extra stuff. It's not going to just stay like that. So there's our card base. Our tags we don't have to score, so we're going to leave those like that. And then this one we are going to score at 1 inch. And I actually changed the dimensions, so I'm going to pull mine out. 1 inch. Four and a half inches. And at 7.5 inches. So we're going to start with this one because this is the fastest and the easiest one. So that's my scoring. I do need some scrap paper because I'm going to ink it. So find some scrap paper. My bins are loaded too. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Let me grab. Oh, never fails when I'm looking for scrap paper. I can't find scrap paper. This one will work. Okay. So I'm going to use. I have my big brush out, so I'm just going to use my big brush. Let's see. I'm going to use. We're going coffee, so we're going to go ground espresso. We are making. It's a 1-page wonder. So we are making a greeting card, 2 tags, and a little matchbook tea holder out of 1 page of paper. So we went and did the dimensions. If you missed any of it, it is on YouTube and on Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and use my ground espresso, and I'm just going to ink up the edges. I like using the blending brush. It gives a little softer look, but then it captures a bigger highlight on the edge of your paper. So we're just going to kind of press that in. I'm going to flip it. Again, if you want this little template with the little coffee paper, it is at the bottom below. You get the 8.5 by 11 cardstock of the coffee bean paper, and then you also get another 8.5 by 11 cardstock of the template. So those will be available. I'm going to kind of ink along the folds. And now we're going to go fold it up. You can whip these up pretty quickly. So here's the 1 inch piece. We're going to fold that. We're also going to fold in the other, it's about 1 inch piece up at the top. I'm actually going to make this into a little tuck spot for a little pad of paper too. A little tiny pad of paper. I'm going to I hope I have my coffee paper. I do have my coffee paper here. I'm going to go all out. We're going to get some coffee paper. The paper, if you do put paper inside it, you want it to be 3.5 by 3 in size. So we're going to cut that too. Let me just do it really fast here. Hello. Let's see if I can do it. It's a little hard when I have extended pieces here, but we're going to do 3.5. Keep those coffee edges. And then it's going to be 3. And that's going to make our little pages. Hello, welcome in everybody. We're making a 1-page wonder. We're doing a greeting card, a little matchbook pad and tea holder. I mean, you don't even have to keep tea in it. You could also put a gift card in there. Really make it a bigger gift. But we're cutting down the paper right now. Okay, and so we're cutting. This is my favorite cutter ever. I do use 4 different types of cutters though, depending on what I'm doing. So this one is great when I have a lot of cuts to make. If I knew where it was right now, honestly, I'd be using my little Fiskars guillotine cutter because it would fit in the space a little bit better. but for heavy duty jobs, this is my favorite cutter by far. It's not too heavy, and it actually has an extension, so it goes all the way out to 12 inches. I'm not even sure Stampin' Up! Makes it anymore. It's pretty old. I've had it. I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demo, so I've had it for quite a long time. And I don't know if they've got a newer version or what, because I have not checked out their stuff in quite a while. That's because I'm just getting back into crafting again. Okay, so we folded it up. So this is a little book here. What we're going to do is we're going to take the stapler. I thought I left the stapler in here so I wouldn't have to search for it. There it is. And on this top fold, that's going to be our tuck in. Oh, see, I already just learned my measurement was off. Let's see, that looks better. Almost. Let's see, I would go 3 by 3 or 3 by 3 1/4, I think. Because it was a little too big. So actually, am I doing that right? I might not be doing that right. No. So 3 1/4 by 3. So I'm actually going to cut it this way. And you'll find I do a lot of live demos. I do a lot of things on the fly. I've been crafting for nearly almost 40 plus years. Have a lot of stuff around me, and so I'm to a point where, you know how when you've cooked a lot and you can just do things without really measuring it, you know, the kind of thing. So I tend to do that. I do try to give you my updates on measurements though when I do that. So let's see, I really wanted this on the top, maybe not. I'm trying to think if I want to do it differently now. So I originally had it in the main part. Yeah, we're going to still do it this way. So you're going to get your stapler, and the bottom half you're going to just, not all the way up, just enough to hold that fold, maybe 1/4 of an inch right in the center. You're going to put a staple. And then up here, you're going to add your paper. And I'm thinking I want it 3 by 3. So I'm going to cut it down just a little bit more. So 3 by 3. I'm staying on the theme. This is some of my coffee dyed paper. Now we're going to put that in here. Make sure it folds. I might have just too much paper. That's what it is. I wanted to make a bigger notebook, but it's going to be a little thinner notebook. So there we go. And then we're just going to staple this in. Actually, might want it just a hair. Depending on how much paper you want in there, you're going to want it a little bit thinner, I think. Let me grab some and make it just a little under 3 inches. Thanks, Allie. There, because you want a little bit of a gap to move on the fold as well. And then this, you can make it in the middle, a little farther up, but then you have your little notepad here. And then here you're going to tuck your tea or your gift card. And when you fold this over, it closes on itself. So that's your little matchbook. So that's the base part of it. I'm going to do a little bit more decorating though. What I've got. No, I don't know if that's not going to show very much. Welcome in. I just realized I didn't bring my scissors over. Thank you. Boba Fett, thank you for the raid. If you are not following Boba Fett, please bookmark and follow. She is a newer seller and a new mama. And so make sure that you bookmark and follow her shows. How was your show today? You made your 1,000 on sales. Yay! Congratulations. Awesome. That is so good. Well, I am so glad you did that, and I am so glad you raided into us. We are on the Coffee Talk raid train, and at the bottom of the hour, which is almost the bottom of the hour, we're going to raid into all for my two little angels, and I guess I probably should start showing some. I had some other stuff too. There's another little coffee piece. And I'll do a full wax seal. So, okay. So I'm going to glue that kind of fast. All right, I had all this stuff planned, and I just, again, lost track of time. But do make sure you select that notification and bookmark it so that you are aware of when I come on, whether it is a pop-up or a regular show. That way you'll always know when I'm on. I do live demos again on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then do pop-ups. I'm on raid trains, and then we do live thrifting on Fridays. So we go on field trips on Fridays, and we shop. So, and then sometimes on the weekends too. So it's kind of fun because we go to my local thrift stores, usually Goodwill, and but it's kind of a crafter's perspective on things, even though we look at everything. And I also do collectibles from time to time, so I have some of those shows coming up too, which I meant to put in some of my, there's some in my bins. I should have gotten my tweezers. This is one of those flake ones, so it's... There we go. Add another one of these. That cute little... There we go. I think I have any words here. Oh. Here's one. Some of these are always come up kind of funky, the words. But that is this one. So you got the idea with this one. This one is a card, which I wanted to do the decorating of the card and the tags. And the tags would just be, if you have a tag topper punch, you could use a tag topper punch. If you don't have a tag topper punch, then you would get a, of course, my hole punch is over in the other area. But what you would do is, I'm cringing because I'm using my Bensky. Do you know where my pink scissors are? Oh. I'm actually going to wait for them because I do not want to use my I don't want to use my other scissors. But I do have some stuff while I'm waiting for the scissors. I do have a couple of other items in the bin. I have I have this template. So you have this template and this little, thank you. So what I'm going to do is I just got them both in the air, and I'm going to make an angle. And then I'm going to take one of the angles, flip it over to the other side, hold that corner, and then cut that angle. And now you've got an even angle on each side. And then, of course, you would punch the hole. That one's a little deep, but you can make it smaller if you want. But you could punch the hole there, and then you could decorate as you want. I also have these this clip art in the bin. Actually, is it in the bin or not? I might have it here. So I have it. It's on cardstock, and they're licensed images that I have. I also have guest checks. I forgot about the guest checks. I guess I better run those right now. But this is my coffee clip art. I also had pins. I even have pins I was going to make. Pens. But this is just a set of different, this pretty rose one I like. And then you've got all the different kind of coffees and the espresso machine and the little press here. So if anyone is interested in that, this one is coffee clip art. And I'll go ahead and run that as I cut some of them. If anyone is interested in the coffee clip art, I think I'm going to use this one. I'm wanting to use this. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and run it again. If anyone else. Oh, I seriously did that, didn't I? I cannot believe I did that. I think I only put in, oh wait, maybe not. Let me double check. I sure did. Why did I do that? So there are more. I cannot believe I did that. It's been a busy day. It's been a crazy day. But thank you, Debbie. There it is. And let's see how we're doing. We still have about a little less than 15 minutes. That's not too bad. There we go. And it's back. And come on. There we are. Go ahead and run it again if anyone else is interested in these sets. They're about 3 inches tall too. Try to do them 3 by 3. So if anyone's interested, you have these little clip art pieces. And I'm going to fussy cut this one out. Actually, I think I'm going to bring it right to the edge. And I do have some. So I'm just going to do some fast work here. So I have that available. There's also stuff in my bins. If there's anything that you would like to see before we raid into All for My 2 Little Angels, please let me know. And so there's a fussy cut of this one. Thank you for getting the Matchbook Folio. The Matchbook Folio kit is a little different than this one. The Matchbook Folio is going to give you some botanical paper strips. It's going to give you the paper to make the little pad in there, and it's going to be a template that shows you a Post-it and how to make a Post-it holder out of it and how to make the little notebook holder out of it. So that one's a little, but you can do the same thing. So, and this one is the One Page Wonder. So the one that we're working on is One Page Wonder. And this one I'm just going to ink up a little fast. Sometimes this is a good trick when you have some of the whites on it and you want to ink the edges. It covers up anything if you don't make a complete clear cut on the edge. And gives it a little bit of dimension. Oh, thanks for getting the guest check. There are tons of guest checks in there as well. I do have some coffee guest checks too, which I want to show. But you get the idea. So I know I'm running out of time. I wanted to show more, but at least I showed you how to get that the one page out. How you can get multiple items out of one page. So then we could make a pocket in here, or we could do, you have your card, you can get an envelope, and then you would just kind of stick your tags in and give a little presentation. So that is what you would do with the One Page Wonder. Trying to see what else I've got here that I wanted to show you. Oh, guest checks. Let me show you the guest checks, and then we'll come back to this a little bit if we have time. I have some coffee guest checks, and fall guest checks. So kind of cozy vibe on here. Let's see, I'm trying to. So I think I have 10 new guest checks. This cute little pumpkin spice one, because that is also reminds me of fall and coffee talk, especially right now, just the warm and cozy and the sweaters. I'm all ready for it. We live in Arizona and it's finally starting to cool off. So I was kind of excited that it was okay for me today to actually drink warm coffee right now. And then here's a little Ghosty. Ghosties always get involved in stuff. And so he's drinking a little coffee there too. And then here's some of those images again. Just changed them up and used them on some of these guest checks. I really did like this rose one. And then this one, I put hot coffee on there. And had to have one with a strawberry in it. So here's an iced coffee with a little strawberry on top. If you know me, I do love strawberries. So there's my little homage to my strawberry, my love of strawberries. Now let me get, I always do this, I cover my, I know, I needed the chai latte would be good. I have other lattes on here. One could be, I don't know, none of them really look like a chai latte, do they? Here we go. So we're going to go ahead and run those. And it's running now, winner's choice of 1. And again, I can print multiples. And then I have a few other ones to show you too. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. Which one would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Iced coffee. Oh, this iced coffee. This one? All right, that one is yours. I guess I'm going to use some of my paper. Oops. Thank you so much. I'll put that one under here. And we'll go ahead and run this again. If anyone else is interested in these images, I always feel like I'm getting too much in, like my space is shrinking. Thank you, Allie. And which one would you like, Allie? Pumpkin spice, you got it. So happy autumn is coming to you. Thank you, thank you. And we'll go ahead and run them again. And those are running. And you know me, I'm always trying to run it twice. Try to run it twice before we move on. Good seller's tip. And thank you for looking at those. We'll get these up here for Allie and Debbie. And we'll show the next ones, and then that's going to put us in a good spot for the buyer's givey. And here, but first coffee. I'm sure that's been heard multiple times today. Coffee time. I like this one with a coffee grinder and a little coffee. Hug in a mug. I guess I had 9. I thought I had 10. 9 available. The one was just blank. So those are going to run. If anyone is interested in any of those, they're running now. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And which one would you like? And you got a coupon too. 1, 2, or 3. 1. You got it. But first, coffee. Hey, Marcy. And that one is coming to you. How are you? And we'll run it again if anyone else is interested in one of these 3. Let's see, how much time do we have? Thank you, thank you. I'm looking at that. Oops, I didn't run it my 2 times. I know better. So we'll run it one more time before we move on. Doing good. Keeping busy. And thank you so much. We're looking at those. So I do have other guest checks in the bin. If anyone's interested, I just brought out the coffee ones today to look at. And again, we did this one-page wonder just to review. The one-page wonder is a template, and you do get the coffee paper that I designed. And I'll go ahead and where is it? There it is. I'll go ahead and run it again if anyone is interested in it. So you're getting a template with the dimensions, so you know exactly where to cut for the one-page wonder, and then you're getting the coffee bean paper. Where's my coffee bean paper? That we've been using here in the tag. So when you use it, the one page, 8.5 by 11 page, is going to get you 2 tags, a greeting card, and this matchbook holder. So that is going to run now. So you'll end up with 2 sheets of cardstock. One cardstock that's your template, and one cardstock that is that you can use to make the coffee. I have all this cute stuff over here. Thank you, Debbie. And let's see. And we'll go ahead and run it again in case anyone else is interested. Thank you, Allie. I feel like everyone is so quiet right now. It's so funny. I don't know if anyone else ever feels that. Thank you, Allie. Sometimes it feels like it's quieter than normal. Even though no one's ever really talking but yourself when you're a seller. Sometimes it feels like it's quiet. I will run it again just in case anyone else is interested in the template, and then you get a piece of cardstock with the coffee beans on it to decorate more out as well. I wanted to do a little more. Thank you for looking at that. Again, one more time for good measure. Then I am going to run a Givey. We're going to do, let's see, I can't do that because I don't know who's that. Thank you for looking at that. We are going to, I'm going to finish this up, and you're going to get this set as the buyer Givey. So get in for that. And that is running now. We'll get to run it for a couple minutes before we raid into, or actually like a minute, before we raid into All For My Two Little Angels. I'm going to go ahead and start inking this up and finishing it up so that we can get it shipped off to one of my friends here. Hey, Gifty Gypsy, how are ya? All right. Woohoo. Let's see. One last call on the bin. If anyone is interested in anything in there, I'm going to give it about 10 more seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull it because we are at the bottom of the hour. Again, I am the Gathered Crafter. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for the Coffee Talk Raid Train. And we're going to move on over to Allie! Woohoo! I'm just giggling because she's been on a lucky streak. I seriously think she needs to go play the lottery. So I will finish this up, probably in a pop-up here in a little bit. Later. I gotta check dinner. No. You should. But thank you, everybody. Again, the tutorial will be on YouTube and Facebook, so you can see how to cut that one-page wonder. Again, I'm the Gathered Crafter. Come check out and hang out with me in the middle of the night when you have time, and or you're up and you don't know what to do. And we're gonna go over to All for My Two Little Angels. Let's see. There she is. And we are going in there now. Have a good evening, everyone, and I'll see you soon.